so brilliant. Did you guys like that?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Thank you. I had fun. So the second hour, if you haven't been here, it's usually medium meetings. And yes, oh, is it right too, right? The mic down? I want to dim the lights instead of seance all day. Absolutely. Years ago when I first started this, I had some friends that wanted to invite people over to their house to do readings, and they go, should we turn the lights off? And I go, I would really like to see everybody. They have this idea of what it should be like. Wish it was like Hollywood. So the second hour here is readings to the audience, and I get pulled into a different direction. I'll find out who comes through for a second here. Is your friend here with the kid, baby, the little girl? No, right behind you. Remember you were here last month? The one, the little 4-year-old? Is your, no, okay. Okay. You have a twin, you have a clone. Let me start over again. Just got this, someone coming through. So what happens is I shift gears when I do a reading, and or this kind of stuff, and I feel your loved ones coming through. I'm directed to a certain area. If your loved ones don't come through, it doesn't mean they're not here. It just means I can only talk to so many people at one time. Sometimes we're directed to a couple people, and you may get a reading where someone goes, that's my information. They'll come through like that with 2 people having some very similar things, because we have a large audience and only just an hour to do it. So it doesn't mean your loved ones aren't here. Don't be attached to who comes through. When we're talking about the outcome, people go, well, my so-and-so should be here. Anyone can show up. If it's someone you did not like, they may be here to apologize, okay? Please be open to that. I have a lot of people will start arguing with me about stuff, and my joke is I'm never wrong. And I am, it's just a joke. It's a joke. I don't know how to, I've got friends that help me pay taxes and figure stuff out, but when it comes to this, I'm pretty good about it. But sometimes it doesn't make sense because I'm talking really fast, or you're grieving, or you're trying to figure things out. So please know that I'll do my best, and I try to make jokes around part of it, because you know how you get really serious and you can't think, and then later on you go, oh yeah, right? So just know that this is how it kind of works. If they've been gone a long time, if you didn't expect them, animals come through. I've had goldfish, ducks, iguanas, snakes, pretty much everything. Yeah. It's kind of creepy. I usually will never do anything that would be embarrassing to a large group, so sometimes people think, I don't want to share something that I don't want the group to know. Private sessions, I'll be more open to things. In these sessions, I have more of a filter, okay? They don't bring things through that are going to be uncomfortable, or you feel people are going to judge you. I'm an empath, so I feel the information. I will feel older, younger, male or female. I sometimes feel it in my body, how they crossed over. Remember, there's no vocal cords, so they're communicating me, I'm not communicating very well. They communicate to me by visuals and feelings, so I can interpret that. Okay, make sense? Yes. Okay, if you have any questions, it's too late. No. Humor is really great. My dad's very intuitive. He used to use those sticks to find water. His healing hands. My mom had a sense of humor. She said last time I was out there in California, she goes, yeah, when your dad passes, I'm going to cremate him, but I'm going to save his hand because he scratches my back so great. Mom, you're creepy. That's my mother. So 6 sense of humor. Okay. In here, don't always do names well, but I'm getting Frank, Fred, an F name. It's a father figure or an older male figure, kind of tall, heart, lung, chest related, may served in the military or had a military connection. Humor, but also very serious. Numbers, engineer. So don't make the name stick, because the names don't always work for me. It's in here. Who has an older male past? Okay. Who has a heart, lung related passing, and also maybe served in the military or wore a uniform? Who's the F or V name? Who is in education, or who is in education here or crossed over? Or well educated? Yeah. Is this someone behind you, Deb? Is this for you?
We were just talking about education.
Is there a father figure passed?
Our dad's name. Yeah.
So your sisters?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a, did he also serve or wear a uniform or someone did? Okay. Lung or chest related?
Not really. Well, it's spread.
What did he die from?
Cancer.
Where did it start?
In his abdomen.
Father-in-law? Was your dad kind of tough?
Tough. I know it. And
Okay.
he was definitely more chest related.
And he's not from Colorado. It's still right here. Makes sense for anyone? She's pointing at you. You gotta help me because this guy's really pushing me. And he drank. Thank God.
My dad was pretty fast, but his cause of death, and his heart did fail, but his cause of death.
Was he serve in the military?
My grandfather did.
And is there an out-of-state connection?
He was from New York.
That would be out-of-state.
Yes.
And it hasn't been that long. It's you. Okay, thank you. Come on. That's also you too. Can you come up? Oh, thank you. He's really pushing. Was your dad pushing? You want someone to come with you?
Well, he didn't hesitate to say what was on his mind.
Okay, thank you. He didn't hesitate to say what's on his mind. You want any water?
I think I'm okay.
So, one of the great things here is that, you know, you sneeze, you can't keep your eyes open, you can't drink and cry. So you want some water?
Sure.
And legally, if you get the right one, they have gin or vodka in them. Okay, so what do you do? Do you want someone to come up with you? How are you connected with her?
She's my friend.
She's your friend. Okay, both talk in the mic. People want to hear you, not just me, even though it is about me. What's your first name?
Corey.
Okay, who's the F or V in your family? Francis, Frank, Vivian. There's your grandmother too here.
Marge.
That's okay. Does your dad's mom pass too?
Yeah.
Okay, she's also from the east?
Yeah.
Okay, short too?
Mm,
Who's the short grandmother?
it might have been my mom's mother.
Okay, so maternal grandmother. It's overwhelming, right? You don't have closure with your dad on some level? Because it feels like you didn't either have all the information, or he goes faster than you expected, or they weren't telling you what was going on. Okay, and he's telling me that he loved you and showed it, but sometimes he could be a little challenging or tell you exactly what you should be doing, right? Where's the education connection?
He always was looking for more ways to educate
Okay.
himself and better.
To really keep it
work.
except for his health, that he ignored it. That he educated around this, but he ignored himself. And he says that you were a little ticked off when he died. Because he could have prevented this.
Yeah.
Okay, is your father passed too?
No, my mother just passed.
Okay, what's your mom's name?
Joey.
Okay, Kim, and what's your first name?
Lucinda.
Listen, but you've got a male, older male pass. Father, uncle, father-in-law.
Uncles.
Right, yeah, thank you. You've got 6 or 7 people in their family, kids.
My mom, there was 5.
5 of them, okay. And I feel like they may have lost one earlier.
3 uncles and, I think,
Yeah, so they're coming through here too. And who was the heavy smoker?
Uncle Daryl.
Uncle Jeff, that's my brother's name. Okay, yeah, so I was eating the name Harold. So Harold. And he told me he did not put the pack down.
No.
And he said even when he was sick, he just says, I'm gonna keep doing this. This is my path, and cigarette is my vehicle.
Okay.
And I'm also getting that, did you try to take care of your mom?
Yes.
And she says that she wants to say thank you because it was really a challenge to know what was right. Does that make sense? Did you have to bring some people in at the end? Or what happened at the end?
Well, we ended up putting her in hospice.
Okay.
Like for 24 hours, but I felt like she was like, I don't need to go there. I'm done. I'm already out of here.
So don't be the psychic. She's telling you it's okay,
Yeah.
all right? And she said, did someone have a belief system about opening up the window? Or something about,
We wish that we could have opened the window at the hospice just for fresh air.
because she says, I'm still okay. She says, I was breathing the way I needed to breathe. That was for you guys. And she shows you, this is kind of generic, but butterflies? Who's seen the butterflies?
Oh.
The wings. What's the wings mean?
I keep seeing blue jays, but I don't
I'll go there. That has wings. Okay, that's close to a butterfly. I'm also getting that someone wrote something about their loved one. So did you write about your mom or dad?
I didn't write about my dad.
Okay, and he says that you wanted to make sure he could hear it. And he says, yes. He says the middle part of it was the part that you really went to your heart, and that not too many people knew those words. Does that make sense? Did you share this?
I had, at his service when we did the celebration afterwards.
Okay.
I did read it.
Who was drinking the beer at the service, the celebration?
Probably my brother.
Okay, it's okay.
I drink other things.
Okay, it was just sort of like they celebrated with this because that was important to him too. And who was cremated? Mom or?
My dad, my mother.
Okay, because I feel like it's not set to rest yet, that who still has the remains?
I have some.
Okay, because I'm getting that they're going to be separated, and it's okay. Okay, so they're being separated, just let you know, it's not to be scary, they're just letting you know they see what's happening. And your dad is telling you it's okay to move forward. So he says you've been holding back on something, and he says, would you usually ask him for advice?
If I was going to ask somebody, it would usually be him about it.
He says you don't need advice to go for it. He's giving me a thumbs up. I'm still getting education. Is someone going back to school? Is there
I
something?
thought about it.
Okay, what kind?
Just going back, I don't even know what for. I just school for what I'm doing now.
What do you do now?
I'm a trainer and a coach. So I did like kinesiology and I thought about going for that or something. And that.
Don't worry about what it looks like. Just go. He says that you want to bring happiness back in, that you've been sad for a while. Correct? And he says, go find the joy. Okay? And you guys have been friends for a while? A couple of years?
Yeah.
Okay. Instant connection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's getting a tattoo?
Who's getting them?
Oh, who's getting a tattoo?
Or do you have one?
No.
I have two.
Is one in honor of your father?
No, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it till you said that.
Because I see something being added, but I don't think your dad liked tattoos.
No, not me at least. Not his own daughter.
He said it's okay. And who's going through the relationship change?
I don't have.
Are you looking for a relationship?
Well, that's not the first thing on my list right now.
Okay. What I get is, and I say this often to my clients and students, don't pick a project, get a partner. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Don't, because you're a healer and you like to help people, don't coach the cute one.
Mm-hmm.
Let them show up already there. Got it? Because have you been through 3 serious ones?
Yeah, that's about it.
She's positive. They're with you, they're okay. You've never been here before.
I've not.
Have you been here before?
No.
No, because I feel like you didn't think your dad would come through. But you were mad at him if you didn't. Did you flip him on? Like he better show up?
Mentally, I thought.
Yeah, okay. Read your mind.
What was that?
He read your mind, he knows. So he's telling you it's okay to be happy because he was young. Your dad's young. Your mom was young too.
I felt so, yeah.
Well, what's going on here with your mom?
I just congestive heart failure.
Okay, wow. And she really struggled,
Yeah.
but really a trooper.
Yeah.
She says that she didn't like to complain.
No.
And she says, don't make me feel like I'm a weak victim, sick person. I'm here to be
Right.
joyful. And she showed me either, is it tulips?
Maybe she loved flowers.
Okay, so
Roses, yellow roses.
Okay, I'm just seeing great-
Yeah.
light flowers, not red.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going, yes.
Okay.
And whose birthday? Or anniversary?
Today.
Coming up?
My dad's birthday's coming up.
Okay, she says, wish you a happy birthday. Okay? All right, did you want some vodka?
Sure.
Give them a hand, everybody. Good. We're still in F with you guys. No Fs or Vs or PHs? Phil, Frank,
Last names?
could be last name, is it like
Ben?
Genevieve?
No, an F last name and a V last name.
What's their name?
Forsyth or Bessa?
And there's no F or V? Oh my God.
No, I said it could be.
Yeah.
last name.
Is there a small child that's passed? You know what I got?
I'm aware of.
Okay, we're gonna switch gears. Please hold your hand up if you even slightly think it's you. If it's not, I won't give you more information on it, so that's okay. I'm gonna take my Pass shoes off. Should have ate all that bar of soap, right? Or salt is what I was thinking. Okay, there's someone here lost a child? Male? Male and female? For you guys? Is it a male child? Okay, it's for you guys. Can you come up? If you want to come together? Do you want to come with them or are they okay? Okay. Would you like some water?
Okay.
You have Kleenex too. An extra pair of shoes. What's your first names?
I'm Cindy.
Cindy and
Ron.
Ron. Okay, what's your son's name?
Ronnie.
Ronnie, okay. But different middle name. He says not your middle name. Is he after somebody else? Is it your middle name too? Okay. So is it Junior for you? Okay. Is your name after another person too?
No.
Because I'm getting there's a yeah, she says yes.
Your dad's Lionel.
That's,
Is that your middle name?
yeah.
Okay. Is your father passed as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're bringing in the line of names. So if you're Ronald Lionel, your son is Ronald Lionel, they're coming through together, okay? And your dad says he was very different than you. You're more open-minded, he was very serious.
Okay.
Got it? Remember, I'm always right. Who is the heavy smoker? Wow. Is it on your side? Heavy smoker.
My dad was the heavy smoker.
Was it like Camels or?
Camel.
Yeah, because Dad's here with, oh my God, cigarettes. And did he drink the whiskey or the
He drank.
moonshine, something like that? Is there a Texas connection or south of this family for anyone?
South would be New Mexico.
New Mexico, okay, over there, I should have gotten that one. You know, there's a big fire down there right now. My kids are driving there tomorrow. Your dad was serious too. Was he really religious, or was this your mom?
My mom was spiritual.
Spiritual. Is your dad the religious one? Okay, someone's really religious coming through, just so you know. And Ronnie's here, he's telling you who he's with because he wants you to know, I'm not alone, I'm not alone. And he marched to his own drown. Because he said he did his own way, his own thing. He had his own path and his own vehicle. He didn't really care what everybody else thought. He didn't care about judgment.
Didn't.
He just says, if you don't like what I'm doing, that's your story. And I really love the fact that he inspired other people in his own way, but I also think that he didn't like the rules. Like, if the rules are this way, and he says, you tried very hard to keep him on the path.
Yeah, I can.
And he says, you did what you needed to do. You did what a father should be doing. He just was challenging at times, okay? He said he also had a lot of love in his life. He had parents that really cared about him. He's talking about, is there 2 other siblings, or are there, okay, so he's mentioning the other 2. He talks about being in the middle, or what's the middle?
He's the third of 3.
Third of 3, so who's the middle child?
Gene.
Is this child having some struggles?
Gene?
No.
Okay, I'm getting middle child, or something going on with the middle child.
Gene was my golden child.
You're golden. Oh, so opposite of Ronnie.
Yeah.
Okay. But Ronnie didn't want to hurt anybody. He just didn't want to play by the rules, the games. And he says that he wasn't here to impress, and he didn't really, he said sometimes you thought he was lazy. And he said he didn't see the point sometimes, but that's it. I feel like he had a little bit of depression going on at times, but he didn't want to admit it. Did he play music, play guitar?
No.
I'm seeing music around him, so what does that mean?
Oh, he loved music.
Okay, so I feel like that's his escape, okay?
Yeah, he always had his headphones on.
Okay, is there a truck or a vehicle connection? Someone that owns a truck or something around a truck? Did your dad own one?
No.
He was given a truck.
Who was?
My Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Ronnie owned a truck. Who gave him the truck?
My mom's husband.
Your mom's husband? Stepfather, okay.
It was his first vehicle.
He said he had a lot of fun in that. And did he have lots of speeding tickets? Or he sped?
A lot. No, I don't think he sped.
I'm usually mom.
I'm going to take a card.
And he was bringing up a big dog. Is there a bigger dog that's also crossed? Lab, Shepherd?
No.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Childhood. Do you have any your children now have dogs?
It was,
No.
maybe it was Holmes.
Never.
Okay, well, there's a dog here. Who did it belong to?
Yeah, we had holes in all these little. We had a dog that we don't know what happened to
Okay, well, it's here with Ronnie. Was it a mutt or a mutt mixed breed?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Sheltie.
And he says that it was like darker color?
Blonde.
Was it dark here?
God, I don't
Or a big collar?
know.
Okay, big collar on this. Do you remember the dog?
Yeah,
Okay. I know you want to hear from Ronnie. Anything that can come through can come through. If I know what her father smoked, okay, anything can come through. Just so, because this is validation that he's really there. And if he's bringing through animals that even over 20 years ago, they're still there. Okay, who's the hunter? Don't say no to me again. Who's the hunter?
Our cats.
Your cats? No. This is the older male.
Cat.
Do you have any siblings?
I do.
Are any of their relatives and loved ones hunters?
I don't even think of his land. He's
that was
big.
my cousin.
Is he passed?
Yes,
He was a hunter.
yes, he was.
Okay, good, thank you. It's overwhelming here. When you've lost a child, you want to hear from them. I totally get it. When you go through this experience, they're bringing through other people to know without a doubt, because you don't remember the dog, you don't remember the hunter. So if they're coming through to me, I didn't Google you before you got here. Okay? Your friend did not tell me. What they're telling me is stuff that come through that you know that your son is with them. Do you want your son here? And said, absolutely. Absolutely. You want him here. It doesn't matter who comes through. What matters is that you want your son here. Okay? But in a reading, it's here to let you know everyone that's here with your son, because he's not here physically. It's just to give you some peace. Not to change your life. You're going to grieve. You're going to be angry. You're going to go through all the things that go on with grief. 100%. And I make jokes to lighten up, not to make jokes of your grief at all. Okay? Ronnie says he's somewhat accountable for his death. Do you understand? He said he put himself in a situation that crossed him. And he said that he wasn't. Next. Thank you. And you can go ahead and drink, it helps. He says that it wasn't what someone said, because I feel that there was a disagreement or something that was said either a couple days before or prior to his passing. Do you understand? And he said it wasn't the reason. He just felt he was tired. And I'm getting that he was also frustrated. He didn't know what to do to change where he was going, and he didn't want to be a disappointment. He knows he was deeply loved and that you would do anything for him, anything. But parents are parents, okay? You're trying to guide him in a place that was safe and intelligent. You didn't want him to go to elf school, okay? You wanted him to make a difference in his life. And he says that you saw him as unhappy, and he says, I just was trying to figure things out, okay? He said that he had a faith, but it wasn't what everyone else believed. He felt like, on some level, and I'm worried about saying this, but he says he felt like he was a disappointment, but that's not the reason he left. He knows that he was loved, okay? He said that he had a great service, too. It was a celebration, okay? Did people make, like, things for their wrists, like bows or ribbons or something here? I'll just leave it with you, because he talks about something being, that someone tied, you know how they take those little strings and ribbons? He goes, there's something about this, so there may be something that someone is holding on to with this. And he said that, are you debating? He hasn't been gone very long.
A year,
Okay. Like year April or year
March.
March, okay. And he says it's so important you take the trip, or it's so important about the trip.
We just came back from a trip.
Okay, was it good?
Yeah.
Lori.
She's, okay, that's fun. Because he says that he was so much you create happiness. Did you take some of him with you? Okay, because he says that, okay, he says it's important to know that he'll always be around. Okay, he's not haunting you, he's just hanging around. What's going on with the toilet? It's weird stuff that I can talk about. Is your toilet leaking or lights going on and off? Okay, so pay attention to it. It's a small toilet. It's like a half toilet. Do you have like a half toilet? You know, half toilet. Do you have a half toilet? Do you have a half of that?
Yeah,
Okay, so like when you walk in the house or the main floor?
maybe at the cabin.
In the bathroom?
No, no,
But not necessarily.
no.
Okay, you may want to check out the bathroom. Or if you've seen a small bath, small bathroom, you have baths, a sink and a toilet in there. My dad used to be a plumber, so I get a lot of stuff around plumbing. And he says the cabin, oh, are you putting him to rest there, part of him?
No,
He's already.
Where do I see that something being planted or done there at the cabin for him?
Well, I planted flowers today, but not at the
Cabin. So I don't know if something else is going to be done. You did do the flowers for him, though.
I did do the flowers for him and my mom, my dad, and brother.
Oh, your brother's passed too. Who had the head injury?
My brother.
Okay. He was pretty young as well. There's something about the cabin, and he says that he went very unexpectedly as well, your brother. And was he a comedian? Funny?
He was funny.
Okay. Ronnie says he was funny too, but not always funny to his parents. But has your brother been gone like years?
Yeah.
Did he die before your mother?
He died before Ronnie was born.
Okay, because he
I was
was
pregnant with Ronnie.
Okay, because he's been gone a long, long time, he says too. And he said that he knows that he's remembered though as well. Did he fall?
He was hit, he was murdered.
Murdered,
He was
okay.
over the neck.
Because I keep reading this, and he's joking, he goes, son of a bitch. I feel like he either knew this person or there's a connection to someone he knew around this murder. Because it feels very familiar where he was.
He was in at home. Well, he was at the pub at the corner.
So he knew people there. Was he trying to defend somebody?
Yes.
Okay, because I feel like he's trying to defend someone's rights, like a woman or someone, okay, like he was trying, and then the person pulls him out.
Yes.
And because he feels like he goes outside to like
Yes,
do this?
because there was a guy at the bar trying to like,
Hit on her.
dog poop on her, this other girl.
You can, you know the story. But I feel as if he knew this person or the bar knew him because he'd been there before.
The bar knew him, but nobody knew his name.
Okay, and he's telling me that it happened quickly, like he didn't feel it. And this guy goes out to his car to get a weapon. So like he goes out to something, like he gets it, like he didn't have it on him.
Well, it was a stick in the ground. It was like one of those,
yard signs.
Yard signs, okay, so I'm getting like he had to go out and get this thing.
yeah, and then my brother died over the roof of his car.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
His car, yeah.
Did the cops kind of just not do a whole lot around it?
Yeah.
They kind of just said it was bad
Well,
situation.
they claimed the guy was from Mexico and he probably went down.
Okay, I'm sorry. He's okay. I feel like he was there with Ronnie when he passed too. Even though they don't know him physically, I feel like he was there. Did you ask him to be there? Did you talk to your brother?
Oh, probably, I don't know.
When you go through that, you're kind of blurry,
Yeah.
right? He is okay, but if you have questions, he's not mad at you guys. He knows you may be upset with him.
I just want to make sure that he knew we loved him and that we did everything we could to help him.
He said he didn't mean to be a troublemaker. He's showing pie. Does that make any sense?
Pie?
Yeah, you know the spinach guy?
Oh,
Popeye, did I say Popeye? I need some gin. Popeye. The spinach guy?
yeah, it's Popeye.
Does that have any meaning to him, your family, or your brother?
No.
Okay, so I get people emailing me later, like I told this one lady that her husband was talking about a camel he had passed. She said, I'm not even a camel. She gets home and it's on her Facebook. Her husband, the last picture he took was her at the Renaissance Festival on a camel that was on her Facebook. So I will always be the messenger, even though it doesn't make any sense, okay? Like the dog coming through or Popeye. So if it makes any sense later on, if not, that's okay, because you probably had nothing you want to say to him.
Just as a father, that I tried this.
You did, he said that, because you were being a parent. It just sucks. Okay? He says he's glad you had him. Were you near water?
When?
This in your trip?
Oh, yeah.
Because he said it was really great.
We were on a cruise.
Okay, yeah, so on water. Good job.
Yeah.
So he's there.
It was
I'm taking some water.
Good, next time take me. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you guys want to give them a hand too? Okay, how's everyone doing? Anyone else connected to Popeye or Popeye? Just in case it's for someone else coming through? No? Okay. Okay, someone's mom's coming through. Very strong mother figure. Mother, aunt, mother-in-law, grandma that may have raised you. Very strong. Short, maybe a little stocky built. Very faithful to her belief system. Is that you? What's your name? Lynn? What's your mom's?
And
Was your mom have cancer?
my mom's name or my
Her, the one that you're talking about.
That is
What, did she have cancer?
Yes.
All in here?
Yes.
That's her. Come on up. Oh my goodness. You made water, vodka, gin, tequila. First name?
My name, Lynn.
Then, and you're the one you were talking through?
Beth,
Beth, okay. Your mom. Was she funny too?
very dry, witty humor.
Here, I like mine, yeah.
Yeah,
She said she was also spiritual.
extremely.
Can you get closer to the video? She says that she believed in this, but still had strong beliefs. Does that make sense? So did she believe in the spiritual realm?
She no more religious.
Okay, but was it like really strong?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Everything. Okay, because I'm getting like, this is God. Was she either have a rose? Was she Catholic?
no.
Okay, so when I see the rosaries, they're usually very strong. The church is really important to her. Okay, what's wrong with her legs or her knees? Breathe. With the knee, was she not able to walk?
My grandmother had knee issues.
Okay, and
That's her
also
mom.
very strong like your mother. Were they kind of strong?
In a different type of way.
Okay. With the big chest.
My grandmother.
Okay, so she's here. Did she always wear the dresses?
In a like more
Yeah.
moo-moo-y
Right.
type.
But her eyes.
I forget what you call it.
Yeah, and the little stockings? Like the knee highs?
Yes.
Yes, and her little shoes. Yeah, she's coming through. And if she ironed all the time, like I want to iron. He was one of everything had to be perfect. Folded, put away, toothbrush clean. No. On your dad's side.
Female?
Could be male. Do you have a friend that died quickly? Brother, friend, cousin?
I have a dad who died quickly.
Do you have someone that died quickly that's your age group?
Yes, a few.
I think you're up here too. Is that okay? We share? Okay. Because I'm getting pulled that there's other people here. They're looking at the time, but we gotta get in there. Do you want something to drink? First name? Muna, that's right, Muna. So you have a mother figure too passed, right? But hers doesn't feel like it's here. Is it more up higher? Okay. And she didn't take care of herself? Okay, come up closer, girls, so people can hear. No, both of you. Talk together, you share. Just not my microphone, it's mine. Okay. Did someone die by suicide?
I think my grandmother would even.
Okay, so this is grandpa, this is someone your generation. So unexpected, either the driver of a vehicle or died unexpectedly.
There was,
Okay, was there actually 3?
yes.
Okay, and who has all the dogs? Both of you, okay. Is your mother also very strong-willed?
Yes,
Was she the spiritual or religious person?
extremely.
Okay, so your parents are hanging out there together. Your dad passed too? Okay, so we'll get both of you together. Okay, we have to kind of connect later on. Someone's giving me the number 77. Does that have any meaning?
I have been seeing repeating numbers nonstop. I
Oh,
don't know what that means.
that could mean something. How about you? 77?
71 dad died.
Seven-
71 mom died.
No.
71.
So I'll leave 77 with you because it could be someone's, either an athlete number, a time, July. So I'll leave that with you for later on, okay?
That's my dad.
July?
I think he died 7/7.
Okay, so they'll come through that, and remember, just write it down for later on, okay? Someone also, did they have a child die at birth?
Yes.
Who's this? Your mom, okay? And they could have prevented this, is what they're saying.
I'm not sure she could.
gotta keep quiet, they want to hear you too.
I'm not sure she could have.
Okay, I just feel that there was a lot of frustration around the death of the child. Was this a boy child too? Okay, so this child is with your mom as well, okay? Do you guys like collect all kinds of dogs?
I've got my mom's dog.
Okay, but in life, I'm seeing like lots of dogs.
And rescue dogs.
Rescue dogs, okay, so I'm like going, yeah.
I take anyone's dog.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness, she become a vet. Okay, lots of dogs. And there's also the parakeet or the small bird,
I had a parrot that passed unexpectedly.
and it was buried in the backyard
Yes.
and the right side.
Yes.
Okay, a little tissue,
Yes.
yes, okay. They're there, and did you put a rock with it?
It was in a special box.
A special box, put rock on top.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, who had the lizard? Or snake?
Snake.
Snake, okay. Just say yes, nice. There's some connection going south as well. So is anyone going south, and there's someone that lives south,
And heading north.
north,
I'm
no?
going south this fall
Where?
to Florida.
Okay. So family, I think, is talking about this. They're saying you're going for 2 reasons, not just for vacation. So are you going for a separate reason?
That I know of.
What are you going for?
For vacation.
There's another reason where you're going, so pay attention, okay? I feel the second reason you're going to be there. And who didn't have the closure with one of the parents that passed? Felt like they were not in the room. Oh, that's why you guys are here. They're telling me that either you left the room or you thought it was going to be okay, and they crossed over when you left. You couldn't be there.
I was there.
You were there, but did you leave the room?
No, I was there.
Look at both parents. Yeah. Someone says that they were there, left, or didn't make it there, and they died, thinking everything was going to be okay.
My mom sent me on a mission to my grandpa's. My mom sent me, her dying request was to take care of my grandpa, but nobody knew she was dying.
And she passed.
And she passed
Okay.
3 hours later.
So this is what she's talking about. You left, and a lot of times what happens is they want you to leave so they can cross. So this is why she's saying she had her, and your mom was very adamant about stuff, right? Things had to be done. So who was the iron? Who did all the ironing?
Not I.
No, grandmother. Oh, what do that mean? Grandmother?
Great-grandmother.
Great grandmother. Did she also use the old washing thing?
Yes.
Okay. So she's going, who made the moonshine? Woo!
That made
Moonshine.
wine, not who.
No, this is moonshine. I know the difference. Is there in Arkansas or, oh,
My mom had friends that made hooch.
what did she call it? My new way. Oh, I'm gonna drink some hooch. And they're telling me that you're looking at making a change in career or making another change. Is that for you?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but
You're talking
I
about,
got change going on.
You got change going on.
I don't know what,
what it looks like, okay.
I'm scared, so. thank you.
Don't be scared. It's a brave new world. Bring Popeye. That's funny. They're with you guys together. It's funny because I thought they coordinated this. Who played the piano or music was big? Both of you?
My mom.
Don't you love this stuff? Who made this up? Did you guys get together ahead of time? Who is either Edith or Evelyn or
Oh,
Nikki?
no, you just said Edith?
Mm-hmm.
Ethel, my grandmother.
I don't want to hear you. You really want to hear me, but it's really nice. So this is Ethel?
Yeah.
What is she doing this for? Did she make butter?
She was a farm girl, so she
Okay.
did everything.
I'm like going, I'm out there making butter, you know, and everything. And she wanted to teach you how to milk the cows, but you don't want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. And she showed me she had pigs too. And sheep?
She had cows.
Yeah, she's just showing me the big farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who did the canning?
My
Okay.
grandmother.
You three hanging out together. You guys need to hook up. Who's remodeling?
I've been remodeling my mom's house.
Okay.
I've been remodeling my mom's house.
Okay.
I just moved her piano.
Moved her piano, okay. And are you doing any remodeling? Little stuff, okay. We still want to hear you guys here. Why don't you guys both come here closer? You're going to be friends anyway, so. Celebrate together. You're almost the same height. What do you do for work?
I have a little hair shop.
I was the hairstylist.
What still,
My mom's birthday's in a few days, though.
what day?
The 20th. Oh, that's
We need champagne. Oh, this is really cool. You guys made my day. Look at all the fun now. Okay. So they're all together here, and I'm seeing a chocolate cake. So what's the chocolate cake connection?
My mom's favorite is German chocolate cake.
And
She made like this chocolate sheet cake that,
did it like fudge but not
yeah, it was like
thick, but this
Thin.
layer?
Yeah, a metal plan. It's called metal sheet cake or
I
something.
used to have that. My boss made that. That is, it's a rare recipe. You don't get it just online.
No.
Okay, so you have to share cake recipes. Okay. She's your mother. What's your mom's name again? Anne. You're real close. You guys have got to talk about Mike. Anne is telling me don't worry about the small stuff with the house. Okay, don't worry about all the stuff and doing it right or keeping everything. She says, do what you have to do, don't overdo it, okay? She says, sell it when it works, don't put any pressure. Someone's pressuring you around the selling or the stuff that's there. She says, just don't listen. Just don't listen to them either. And is there lighting issues or electrical issues going on?
One of her friends was having some electrical issues.
You? What are you doing that's remodeling?
I just did some electrical work.
Okay, so there's electrical work.
Nothing major, but
That's okay.
I tried to change, yeah.
Yeah, because I've been doing some changes around, so they're just again talking about both things. This will be real interesting. Where is your mom's house? Montana. Where? Any Montana connection? Where do you live now?
Mama.
Highlands Ranch.
Okay. I'd be really scared if you guys were neighbors. Okay. Someone's talking about a calendar, so I know something about the calendar going on. But what do you want to ask your loved ones? Your dad's passed too?
Yes.
Been a while.
No, 40 days before my mom.
40 days before your mom. Okay, hold on.
Mine was a long time.
Oh, yours is a long time. Like several years.
Yeah, like,
10 or more.
yeah.
Okay. And they didn't talk about him very much after he died. And so they don't feel like you have a lot of memorabilia, everything. Like everyone just went to shut it down. And he feels like he understands why, but he also knows you're grieving the man that they wouldn't talk about. Them. And I feel like your mom separated yourself from him or made you not be able to talk to him. And I don't know if it's because of his history or his life, but I also feel like you wanted to get to know the man and not like him if that was your choice.
Correct.
And so they're apologizing that you didn't give an opportunity to meet him the way you wanted to. And your mom's laughing. I should have let you dislike him on your own terms. Make sense? Because you could have seen something else with him because your mom had a different relationship. He's sorry that he didn't push himself to get to know you. Did you try to reach out?
I was young, so I don't, he died
4 or
when I was
5?
young, when I was like 1.
What happened there? You were 4 or 5?
Yeah, we left the country.
Where? From?
Iraq.
Thanks for being brave and coming here. Love you having you here. So are there relatives there that you can say goodbye to? Well, this is only your dad. I feel like people tried to did his family try to reach out to you?
His brother.
Okay, what ages
What ages?
were you when they tried to reach out? 14, 15, keeping 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Yeah.
Okay, because they tried to, but there was like a block.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting is if you still want to try to reach out to family, you can if you want to. Your mom will not be disappointed. I feel like she thought she was trying to protect you, which isn't always fair as you grow up, okay? So who's buried together? Like, there's a grave and then someone's buried on top of them. You guys are real troopers.
It might be my dad and one of another relative.
Same place.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know, they might be on top of each other.
Feels like in the same grave. Same grave. Go ahead.
Well, when they were throwing my grandpa's ashes out of the plane, I snuck mom's into there too.
I'll take that one. They're in the same place. Sweet, okay. Good job. And was your grandfather couldn't breathe? Was he on oxygen or something? Okay. And they're just laughing at us. And you didn't tell me on the plane you were going to do that.
Nope.
Sweet. Okay.
And then there were 2 hawks circling off that I didn't think anything about till the next day when I remembered my little secret.
Good. How are you, any questions you want to ask them? Anything?
Has mom and dad healed their relationship on the other side?
You know, it's funny because people ask, are they okay? You know, what are they doing? I always joke that there's no diet or taxes over there. That's my joke. Bottom line is they don't have the same energy here. We're learning here, so the pain that we have here is our own. It's like we talked about your first car, we don't know who the first car is. You know, they're not attached to the stuff here. It's part of their healing. Make sense? That's where they all come through. The dogs and the snakes and the cows and... Your mom says, I hope you forgive her at some point. Not today, but at some point. Anything you want to ask them?
When she was here, did she know what was going on with me when I was younger?
Mm-hmm. She pretended she didn't, and she's sorry. I usually wouldn't go there in this kind of a venue, but thanks for asking. I think your mom denied a lot of stuff in life.
She what?
She denied a lot of things in life. But I think it was for her to be safe for her. It's her path, her vehicle. But she hopes you forgive her. And I'm sorry. Okay. You guys are great. I'm glad I hope you guys exchange numbers at least. Okay. Do each other's hair. It's a make fun. You guys want to give them a hand? How's everyone doing? Good. Yeah, you guys are a great crowd. And we're about ready to wrap up. And I thank you for your bravery. I'm sorry that everyone got a reading. We're going to be here one more month if you're in town or in Virginia, wherever. Our goal is to do this online more too so that people can reach out, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm on 95.7 next Wednesday if you want to call in and see me get a little mini reading, the JJ Kincaid Show. I want to thank Dave for letting me share his stories. And Mike's been in my life for years too. He's known a lot of famous people, and I get to be eventually one of those people, right? Thanks, Dana, for filming and all the kids, and I really hope you guys have a safe drive home. Please remember that you're on the right path. You're not doing anything wrong. Just remember, take the steps that make you happy and joyful. Buy the mother home, buy the tiny house, and play. Life is too short. You hear these stories when people come up. The gentleman that was killed at a bar. Life can turn that quickly, and we all know that who've had quick losses. So don't play small, okay? Sending all love to you guys, and namaste. Thank you.